should be live. One second, I'm gonna turn these game sounds up just a little bit. My balance is slightly off. Alrighty. So, this is the Varsity control map.
Traveling to Nepal. Ready.
Please forgive me. I'm trying to snarf down dinner before I get to my next activity. And of course, I pick a messy one. So on our team, double sniper, Lucio, Ana, Diva. Diva's a questionable pick possibly, but DPS and supports look good.
Round one.
On their team, they're running a pretty unique one. Kiriko, Bap, Soldier, Junk, Orisa. I get comfort pick vibes from this, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, we got one on that side, one on that side. Good split. Nice pick. Still fighting it. I mean, they're letting you get away with it, so I mean, I guess it's not bad. And other thing I've got to say though, is not bad for double pick is not but lost the point, only have 2 deaths. So saving that would be quite a. Okay, I was going to say it's like, how are you not dead yet, Ash? But giving up the point, even now total, that's I think 4 deaths total. I thought they fixed the stats button, but. Now, granted, it's given them 40%. Good pick. Good bob. Oh, yeah, and then now we're through. Okay. Yeah, took a second to get. And in that case, the set bars basically took building an ult charge to get there. But we at least played the ult fight wisely. Actually, no. I'm turning this overlay off. Not sure why Lucio is so far forward. Okay, it looks like we're playing harass the high ground, which is valid, but you can't possibly do that. He's gonna make it out. Ooh, that's impressive. Spicy. Little baby Diva getting out. We're gonna get a Diva drop. Diva drops are fun, but sometimes just get the remake, you know? Good pick on the support. Visor. Good job not dying there despite a visor and a tank going into it. Yeah, like overall, it looks like we just got a little out of position and had an unlucky pick on that first push. And they're not getting really coordinated pressures in yet. He had to deal with an ultimate, but no one, like if you watched, he actually just kind of danced around the pillar and avoid dying to it. Against different competition, I wouldn't want us to be as single lane right now. Because right now, most of our firepower is focused on here. I wonder if Ana has a healing sight on Diva. That's a scary window. Good Bob. Now, pause it. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to pause it, but I guess we'll get to watch it again in real time. But I want you to see how that Bob ends up affecting the defense matrix, or the amplification matrix. Okay. First, that's a really good matrix from their Baptiste. It covers lots of area. The only thing I would have liked more from their BAP is if they could get more of this space and perhaps back it up further, so that way they can shoot through it more freely. But I'm not sure if this was intentional, lucky, or a combination of the two. Bob runs through the window, which means as they're trying to nuke Bob or get away from Bob, they have to run. They can't shoot through the window. So if they come over here and they're shooting Bob, no window value. No window value, still no window value. If they run this way and shoot Bob through the window, they've got our whole team firing at their back, which is great for Bob, but in order to get window value, they have to then turn around and run it back, and then it's lots of dancing. Same thing with Sigma shields or Ramatra shields, Winston bubbles, Rhine shields. If Baptiste throws up a window, it also depends on where you're at. If you're like way up here with your whole team, just line of sight, get out of the way. However, let's say you're holding this corner for whatever reason, but let's say you're holding the corner and you see a window go up, like as a Reinhardt or a Winston or a Matra, if you can get a shield right here, it'll block. Let's say it's Ramatra. Ramatra blocks 400, and you block here, you're going to block essentially 800 damage. Because if your shield wasn't there and it went through, it's going to deal 800 damage worth of damage. Likewise, if you put it here, it's only going to block 200 because the damage is getting amplified through. So the value is really dramatically different based on where you place it. So long story short, good job, Bob. Nano Bob. It's so okay. They double support ulted to try to live through that. But Nano Bob is just built different. And that tire just... Ooh, rip. Good job, Bob. Admittedly, I think we're gonna get lucky with this one. If they had switched speed characters, they could have had a recontest there, but not quite.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the real test for both teams. Does anyone take the highest of high grounds? No. Okay, I'm pausing right now. So, there are two really effective high grounds on this map of Nepal. There's one over here that's a little harder to get to because you have to use movement. You got to come around the side, or you got to come in and either use a movement ability, or if you're just walking, you got to come this way and then up. And then even if you do get all the way up here to the high ground, you have a very limited sight line. You can see over here and back here, but you can't see much over there, and you can't see the point. However, from our team's point of view, I'd like us to start doing this more often than not. One, because we can win the pick battles here, but two, even if we don't, it'll give us, or even if there's no pick battle, we can take the entire rest of the map more effectively. If we get this top corner, Torbjorn's on this. Good job, Torb. A lot of teams, if another team comes here and tries to play pick battle, it's a straight up mechanic check of can you hit shots. The Hanzos, Widows, Ashes sometimes, any other high burst damage, we can usually get a pick right away and make it a 5v4 in our favor. If not, we can come out this way and take this high ground right here. This is a very effective high ground. You can see over here, you can see over here, you can see this part of the point, you can see that part of the point, you can run over here, you can run back this way. Ooh, too far. You can run back this way, you can flank around the point. There's a lot of room to engage from this high ground. So ideally, whichever route you're coming from, come out of spawn, come up the ramp, come out this way, and right where this Torb turret is getting set up, take your first scout. What do you see? If you see a team right here, range folks, stay back, poke out, maybe get like a little angle and then get some poke and get some kills. Or if they're not poking, brawl, get up, get in their face, smack them. Sometimes you can win a team fight right here and then go down to the point. But let's say same scenario, you're up here, there's no one over here to team fight. You're going to come out here to this high ground. Don't just run straight to the point. This is a point that I saw in several games today of point control versus map control. A lot of folks are trained of brain, point, go. Problem is you can be on point but in a disadvantaged position. I was trying to type this out in the Antarctica practice we were doing today before the server shut down. But in this case, this is going to give you map control. I can shoot here, 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 almost anywhere. The only place that's really safe for me shooting would be this far high ground way over here. But everything else, if you've got Ash, Widow, Cast, Soldier, Sojourn, all kinds of DPS. DPS can get work done from up here. In fact, I would not be surprised if Torbjorn relocates up here in just a second. Long story short, back to the match. Take the high ground. Looks like Echo's helping with some high ground. Some pinch on the right flank. Good positioning DPS. Forcing their supports to be a little more protective. Good follow-up. 2 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks. No team kill? Who got away? Oh, the jump through died first. Okay, cool. Now, if the other team had done this better on the first map, they could have held us off even longer. Once you win point control, you've ticked it over and you're racking up percentage, you then need to start taking map control. So for this map, you're looking for advantageous spots to shoot from. One of my favorites is right up here, because you get this beautiful sight line and no one can pick you off from the far side. If you're a little more brave, coming up here, you get a nice broad view of this main gate. You can still see this back angle if they choose to take it, and you can kind of engage over on this side, but you're decently safe. If you're getting brave, you can come back up here, main gate, these little side flanks, or the top right area. So, but getting damage dealers up here, supports getting over here. If you can get a support up there, that'd be great, but if not, this is a perfectly decent angle. I could have swore I saw Ana over here. Where's the Ana? Or am I just dense? Oh, yeah, that's the Ana. For some reason, it looks like that looks like Genji, and now you see the gun. Oh, it's... Okay, that's Ana. Anyway. So, take map control. You basically want to set it up so that you have the best kill zone to take out the enemy. Torb? This is a little reckless over here. Yeah. I want to call that lucky reckless. Okay. Diva, now, I wonder if that was a bait play. I was not right there in the comms during this play, but it is very possible to do a bait play where a lot of teams come from this way, and they see, ooh, free Torbjorn, and they dive Torb and realize, oh wait, there's the turret and the Diva. Unfortunately, we would need more DPS to keep up with that, but the supports are both here, and I don't... okay, and, ooh, and Echo's up here. Okay, yeah. I'm hoping this was a bait play, because right now, both DPS are super aggressively positioned. Like, against stiffer competition, those are easy free picks. And they take a different route, that's why. But they still don't recognize either of those players yet. Echo with the cheeky flank. Yeah. Okay, but they still lose the Diva. Now, admittedly, I think we lost the Diva because of one of Ana's weaknesses. Ana's bullet heal the first, they heal or damage the first target they encounter. Whether it's a player, a friendly player, an enemy player, or a barrier. And so what it looks like is, it looks like there was another friendly character between Ana and the Diva that needed healing, so it gave that healing to the first character instead of the character that needed it the most. Okay, right here, we need to track kill feeds, because if we knew, oh, it's just 2 DPS, a tank and a support should be able to push that pretty well. The supports don't have, these DPS don't have enough staying power to make it out. Now, the Orisa is close up, but we have another support coming. I think it would be a fair fight that we could take while they're still staggered. Coming on in. So, think about that carefully as far as like how many do we have, how many do they have. just press tab every so often. You'll see, oh, we have 3. Okay, we have all 5 alive, but only 2 of us are here. Okay, where's the other 3? How quick are they going to be there? What about their team? Who died first? Remember, whoever dies first comes back first. So you got to be mindful of that as far as like which people are coming into team fights. But yeah, at that point now it's 4v3. Yeah, that's a good goal. Okay. Oh, rip. Oh man, that's 2 wasted support ults. That breaks my heart. I don't want to belittle our competition, but oh guys, how? Okay, I was gonna say, if we win this, how do we take that fight? No way. No. Okay. Wait. Fiction Q, you're just a little busted. Oh my gosh. There's no way we should have won that. We wasted 2 support ults and lost a D.Va remake and still somehow pulled it off. I don't want to put down our opponents, but really they should have been able to full hold that just fine. We got really lucky on this one. And the hard part for support players is you gotta avoid the double support ult because you need to layer those in. 1 fight with a support ult, 1 dry fight without it. Next one, use the other support ult, kind of move them back and forth. And sometimes you might get like an interlocking pattern where like Ana gets 3 nanos to every 2 Lucio beats and things like that. But setting those up so that you know which one to use before you use the other one. Okay. A little aggressive for my taste, but together, not a fan of this one. This is a really high-risk, aggressive build. Like, not just risk of getting picked off, but also, risk of getting backed. Oh, good Lucio play on that one. Alright, so in general, again, I don't want to belittle our opponents. That wouldn't be useful. But there were a couple things that we really got away with. There were some ults that we over-invested that, yes, we ultimately ended up winning, but if they had just countered a couple places, 1 spot here or there, or if we didn't have a Grandmaster DPS who can clutch 3v1, then that second round gets a lot tighter. So being mindful of how those support ults interlay, using high ground, using effective repositioning. I think by about that halfway point we realized, oh, we can out aim them and they can't hit us. So we got a little over aggressive. Be careful, because even a silver Hanzo can hit a lucky headshot. Alright? Which leads to unfortunate snowballing back the other way, and we lose maps that we should have otherwise won. I've got Colosseo in my brain from last week. So anyway, that's Varsity. I want to actually, that's all I'm going to be able to get done tonight. I've got to get to my rehearsal soon, but I'll get some more of these up. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it, because tomorrow I'm going to a comedy show in Salt Lake, and then Friday's a basketball game, so it might be the weekend before I get to these. But there's only 5 more to do, so it should go faster. Anyway, have a great one. Take care.